Happy New Year is the 3 notebook and write these down. Sound of CH is ch, as in child. Child. Choke. Chair. Check. Chart. Chip. Choose. Chose. Charles. Chocolate. It's actually chocolate. But a lot of times when we're pronouncing it, we don't say that syllable. But it is chocolate. At the end of the words, each, peach, teach, speech, lunch, branch, march, church, CH at the beginning and at the end, catch, match, watch, stitch, kitchen, in the middle, Mitchell. Mitchell is a first name and also is a family name. Rich, which, much, such, touch, sandwich. That's the first sound of CH. Second sound, K, as in Christmas. Christmas, not T, I'm sorry. Christmas. Chris. School. Schedule. Chorus. Chemistry. Michael. Mechanic. So the CH in those words make the K sound. Last sound of CH, sh, as in machine. Machine. Chicago. Charlotte. Chef. Chevy. Okay, pronounce these words. Make sure you're using the distinct sounds of the CH. If there are some words that you don't understand the meaning, please look them up, as I always tell you. Okay, so now let's go on into our lesson. So we're going to practice reading after we look at some pronunciations for your words here, like we always do in class. I'd, which is I would. Here's, which is here is. Wouldn't, which is would not. Homeroom, lunchroom, welcome, central, cookie, gym, notice, program. Pay attention to your stress marks, which syllable is being stressed as you're pronouncing your words. Okay, let's begin reading. So I will read and you'll have to repeat. I'm only going to read one time, so you'll have to stop the video in order to give yourself time to repeat after me. Okay? Look, Mother. Here's a notice about the open house at my school. Chris handed her mother the notice. It reads, Welcome to Open House, Chicago Central High School, Wednesday, October 18th, 7:30 p.m. Please bring a cake or cookies. Charlotte Mitchell read the notice and thanked her daughter. I wouldn't miss it, she said. Your dad and I always welcome the chance to meet your teachers. Can you bake some chocolate chip cookies? Chris wanted to know. You and your brother Michael can bake them, her mother answered. Chris and her younger brother baked the cookies. Charlotte made sure that her husband, Charles, was free on Wednesday evening. At dinner on Wednesday, Chris told her parents she wouldn't ride to school with them because she had chorus practice at 6:30. She would meet them at her homeroom. By 7:30, Mr. and Mrs. Mitchell and Michael arrived at the school in their old Chevy. They took the cookies to the lunchroom and went to meet Chris. Chris's homeroom teacher met them at the door and said, Welcome to Chicago Central High. Here's your daughter's schedule of classes. You may choose the classes you wish to visit. The bell will ring when the program is ready to begin in the gym. Charles Mitchell looked at the schedule and said, I'll choose social studies, chemistry, and English. His wife looked at the schedule and said, I'll choose the machine shop and math. Then both of them chose to go to the cooking class. Chris chose to go along with her father. Michael chose to join his mother because he wanted to see the machine shop. The chemistry teacher told Chris's father that she was a good student. Chris said, Some girls don't like chemistry, but I do. We wouldn't have many of the good things in life without chemistry. The Mitchells all met at the cooking class. Mr. Mitchell wanted to know if there were any male students. Oh, sure, the teacher said. Almost everyone will live alone at some time in his life, so everyone should know how to cook. And some of my students will become chefs. Being a chef is a good job for both men and women. When I get to high school, I'd like to study auto mechanics, Michael told his parents. Then, when you give your old Chevy to Chris and me, I can be the mechanic. I'll be the best mechanic in Chicago, and I'll keep that old Chevy running forever. Just then, the Michaels heard the bell ring for the start of the program in the gym. Chris ran to take her place in the chorus. Everyone enjoyed the chorus and the speeches. They were glad that the speeches were short. After the program in the gym, all the students and their children went into the lunchroom. The Mitchells saw their chocolate chip cookies on the big table with lots of other cookies and cakes. As they rode home that night, the Mitchells talked about the open house. We had such a good time, Mrs. Mitchell said. I enjoyed your teachers, the classes, the chorus, and even the speeches. With this reading, I would like for you to continue to pay attention to the CH sounds, the three distinct CH sounds. Okay? After that, let's continue. Once you've understood and you've read the passage, I would like for you to put these 8 sentences in order. The directions ask, in what order did these things happen? In chronological order, okay, as they happened in the story, okay? Which happened first, second, and so forth and so on, okay? Last thing I would like for you to do is I would like for you to practice your writing. So, I want you to write a paragraph detailing a time you attended an open house. This may be easier for the parents. If your children are going to school here, you should have attended an open house for your children or a child. And for those who are not parents, You may have to write about a time where you've attended an open house of someone else in your family, or a friend, anything like that, if you've attended an open house here. Or if you haven't done that, then write about a time where in your country your parents met your teacher, or some other kind of program that was going on in your school. Okay. When you're writing a paragraph, make sure you're indenting, you're formatting your paragraph correctly. Please do not write on the top line like we've already learned in class. Make sure your sentences are complete sentences. Okay? And that is the lesson for this week. So, bye for now.